We should have had this fight long ago. Try to usurp my throne. The true king will be the one left standing. Atlantis needs a proper king. She has one already, usurper. Not by my count. Orm, is that you? I'm Arthur Curry. You might think so. You're from the other Earth? I know of only one. Then I'm the wrong audience for your charade. The seas will rise against you. The trident is mine alone to wield. This trident says otherwise. I bet even you fear drowning. Every soldier fights to his last breath. Then you choose to die here. Be gone or be removed. You challenge the true king? The true king will be the one left standing. I thought you didn't take sides.
My viewpoint has evolved.
Your judgment has not. I will mow you down like seaweed.
Others have tried before you.
They didn't have my trident.
Man has offended the Green, Arthur.
So why help them now?
Because all life is connected.
The new regime's got a place for you.
My place is in Atlantis.
Superman has other ideas.
The oceans are stronger than steel.
Good thing I'm waterproof.
Rust is the least of your worries.
Thanks for helping stop Bruce.
I only did it to finish Brainiac.
That's what I was afraid of.
You're the most fervent of Clark's allies.
Getting your city nuked will do that to you.
Yes, I suppose it would. What do you want from me?
Help us save the world.
There's nothing on land worth saving. I never know whose side you're on.
That mystery is the allure.
Not for me, Selina.
People topside want you on trial.
I won't be judged for defending Atlantis.
You will be for helping Superman. Your weapon is lovely.
The trident is mine alone to wield.
All the more tempting.
Ready for this, Arthur?
We have no quarrel, Barry.
You're still siding with Superman.
Brainiac needs to die, Barry.
I'm not taking another life.
Then get out of my way. You're coming with me, Barry.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You've been warned.
Ready for this, Arthur?
What are you talking about?
Let's see what you got left.
We have no quarrel.
I won't bow to the new regime.
This trident says otherwise.
You can still patch it up with Bruce.
I don't need his friendship.
We all need allies, Arthur.
You're coming with me, Barry.
I won't bow to the new regime.
That's not what Cal has in mind.
Ready for this, Arthur?
Should I be intimidated?
Today's gonna be different. Ready for this, Arthur?
What are you talking about?
Let's see what you got left.
You gotta help me, Arthur.
And just where do you stand?
With Earth's future.
You fight without passion.
I'm less than thrilled to fight a friend.
Surrender and I'll break fewer bones.
You gotta help me, Arthur.
Not my problem, surface dweller.
That won't fly.
Be gone or be removed.
Still angry with me?
Atlantis doesn't forgive traitors.
You gotta help me, Arthur.
You will stay out of my seas.
Pretty much the reception I expected. You're kinda lacking weapons-wise.
My trident is formidable.
Technically, it's just a pointy stick.
I never thought we'd cross paths again.
I'm less than thrilled to fight a friend.
Atlantis won't bleed for the surface world. I prefer we not fight, Lantern.
Then stand down, Arthur.
Sadly, I cannot. You've never been punished for Metropolis.
But I'm not the same as I was back then.
Justice will be done.
You'll make a nice chewy for Bud and Lou.
Should I be intimidated?
Don't worry. The teeth are only razor sharp. Does calamari make you sad?
Enough of your nonsense.
Clearly, you're emotional about it. Hey, good looking.
You will address me as royalty.
Only if you join us good guys. Ducks now say fish remember faces.
I'll never forget yours.
It's true.
I'd hoped never again to see your face.
Come on, give a girl a break, will ya?
Sadly, I cannot. I don't care if Bruce trusts you.
Come on, give a girl a break, will ya?
More than one if necessary. Think you can beat the king of Atlantis?
You're as predictable as the tides.
And twice as powerful.
You used to fight honorably.
I won't be judged for defending Atlantis.
You'll answer to me.
Not smart challenging an Atlantean.
I'm not the enemy.
Then get out of my way. First Clark, now you.
I'm not the enemy.
That remains to be seen. You're in over your head.
It's the other way around.
This trident says otherwise. You can't drag me into your fight.
You're already in it, Arthur.
Atlantis won't bleed for the surface world.
Atlantis can't be my enemy.
Only the seas concern me.
Then we're at an impasse. Come quietly. You won't get hurt.
You challenge the true king?
I hoped I'd never have to. Why won't you help us, Arthur?
Only the seas concern me.
Time to broaden your point of view. Atlantis can't be my enemy.
Next time, try diplomacy.
I did. That's why we're here.
You won't threaten Atlantis.
I'm restoring my government.
That I must oppose.
What do you want, Arthur?
For you to go peacefully.
That's a little too hopeful. You don't belong here.
My trident says otherwise.
Is that so?
We should have had this fight long ago.
Maybe this has gone too far.
Justice will be done.
What purpose will this serve?
It will clear the air.
Or bloody the water? What do you want, Arthur?
You will address me as royalty.
You have to earn my respect.
Humanity had its chance.
But you're half human, Arthur.
I don't need an alien to remind me. Not smart challenging an Atlantean.
Intimidation doesn't work on me.
You've been warned. You are completely out of control.
At least I'm loyal.
Not to the people of Earth.
All hail the Sea King.
I do not fear you, Clark.
That's a mistake, Arthur.
Bad timing, Joker.
Did I miss the water show?
No, it's just starting.
Here, fishy, fishy.
Come any closer, worm, and I'll bite.
You're an angry little fishy.
I'd hoped never again to see your face.
But my smile brightens any room.
I'll be fine in the dark. You won't threaten Atlantis.
I'm a threat to pretty much everyone.
This trident says otherwise.
Must be nice ruling the seven seas.
It would be nicer without the pollution.
Don't cry over spilled oil. You really do expect this to be a cakewalk.
My trident is formidable.
At least you'll die laughing. We've more in common than you'd care to admit.
Enough of your nonsense.
There's no use talking to some people.
You've enraged Earth's people.
I won't be judged for defending Atlantis.
Your victims must be avenged.
Looks like you could use some water.
I'll incinerate your corpse.
Surrender and I'll break fewer bones.
I will ravage Atlantis.
Then you evoke my wrath.
Is that what this is? I'm fueled by rage.
What else is new, Atrocitus?
Die, Fishman!
You should have fought Hal somewhere else.
I fight where my rage requires it.
Who'll pay for damaging Atlantis?
Now face the Red Lantern's wrath.
Should I be intimidated?
My blood will boil you.
What do you want from me?
The blood prophecy foretells your death.
This trident says otherwise. I prefer we not fight, Lantern.
A Red Lantern needs no friends.
I'll take that as a threat. Wretched beast.
I am this world's future.
You are an evolutionary misstep. You're far from Gorilla City, Grodd.
I do battle where I choose.
Then you choose to die here.
Aquaman.
What do you want, Grodd?
Your head on a plate. I will enslave Atlantis.
Not as long as I breathe.
Then breathe your last, Aquaman.
You're a tasty-looking fish.
More than you can handle, Cheetah.
All I need is a bite.
Why fight me, Cheetah?
Atlantis has treasure, yes.
None you'll ever see.
Hunting Atlanteans is a tricky business.
We aren't easy prey.
All the better, Aquaman.
Atlantis is off limits.
I go where the hunt takes me.
You've been warned.
We hear dead body float.
You won't find out.
Now I gotta know. I'll make your queen a widow.
Threaten Mera at your peril.
Maybe I'll kill her next.
Your bullets can't pierce me.
Just gotta find the right caliber.
You'll need a much bigger gun. Who holds your leash now, Deadshot?
I finally managed to chuck that collar.
Yet you're still a slave to money. Aren't you Batman's problem?
Atlantis belongs to the Green.
This trident says otherwise. You actually talk to plants?
Don't you talk to fish?
I command them.
Atlanteans are no better than humans.
We are all connected.
You're all a cancer on this world. Humans pollute your oceans.
Even Superman couldn't fight the whole world.
Where is your ambition?
The King of Atlantis.
At your service.
Like you served my cousin. The King of Atlantis.
Even Superman couldn't fight the whole world.
Cal didn't set the best example.
I no longer answer to Superman.
Kind of a poor choice.
Not from where I stand. Another Kryptonian.
Don't sound so happy about it.
Allow me to welcome you properly.
The King of Atlantis.
Do not mock me with formality.
Also heard you're extremely touched. No crown for the king?
A crown does not make you royalty.
I wanted to knock it off your...
The oceans are stronger than steel.
Hope you're not too rusty.
Rust is the least of your worries. Atlantis is off limits.
I don't think so.
You've been warned. So Grodd's gone from your head?
You'll know if I start monkeying around.
Yes, he's gone.
How could you turn on Batman?
I won't be judged for defending Atlantis.
Said you and 100 other petty despots.
You're from the other Earth?
On my Earth, we're friends.
You are not welcome here.
Nice swimmer's body.
Wrong time for jokes, Ali.
That's all I got.
You're in over your head.
I've taken down some tough customers.
Not by my count. I never thought we'd cross paths again.
Technically speaking, it's the first time.
It's also the last.
You know, there's other ways to settle this.
My trident says otherwise.
Hope these old bones can take.
You are torn between two worlds.
I would die for Atlantis.
And so it shall be.
We have no quarrel.
Our quarrel is yet to come.
I'll take that as a threat. Your helm means trouble for Atlantis.
Naboo has known greater kings than you.
Do not insult me, Fate.
King of the seas.
What is my reign's future, Fate?
You are destined for disaster.
You're in a fight you don't understand.
Superman's nuts. What else I gotta know?
That he'll stop at nothing to defend this planet.
Got a cell waiting with your name on it.
Come any closer, Worm, and I'll bite.
Not cool, man.
I don't care if Bruce trusts you.
Here, I wanted us to be friends.
You are not welcome here.
Scarab says you talk to fish.
That's a gross oversimplification.
But it sure fits easy on a bumper sticker.
You talk boldly for someone so young.
Nothing wrong with confidence.
Let's see if you're ready.
You're gonna get blue.
What are you talking about?
Beetled? Gonna get blue beetled.
Why quarrel with me, Jaime?
You're in with the wrong crowd.
I stand above the crowd.
Just saying. The armor knows how to kill you.
Should I be intimidated?
Good thing for you, it's how... Shall we duel, Your Highness?
Do not mock me with formality.
Informal mocking it is.
You talk boldly for someone so young.
Me and the professor can back it up.
That remains to be seen. Looks like you could use some water.
I'm just here to grill a big fish.
Batman must be so proud.
Never fought underwater before.
Yours will be a watery grave.
Wet, dry, I'm still nuclear.
Mess with Bruce, you'll deal with me.
I don't need his friendship.
You don't say.
I won't join you, Dinah.
You can't trust Superman.
I can't trust any of you.
Why didn't you fight the regime?
I won't be judged for defending Atlantis.
You're too in love with your own power.
I no longer answer to Superman.
I fought Clark. You should have too.
You might think so.
Stand down, Arthur.
You command me, Dinah?
Don't make me say it loud.
Do not impugn my courage, Dinah.
I fought Clark. You should have too.
Fighting was not in my kingdom's best interest. I never thought we'd cross paths again.
Sorry to disappoint you.
You are not welcome here.
You must really want to get hurt.
What are you talking about?
There's no other reason for you to be here.
You're in over your head.
I can break every bone in your body.
Batman must be so proud.
You were a jerk to Bruce.
You will address me as royalty.
You were a jerk to Bruce, Your Highness.
Submit, Aquaman, or die.
Should I be intimidated?
If you have but one shred of intelligence, you cannot know the pain I will bring you.
Come any closer, Worm, and I'll bite.
You will beg for the sweet release of death.
Be gone or be removed.
You're king of the seas. I'm the god of worlds.
That remains to be seen. I bet even you fear drowning.
You dare to imply cowardice on my part?
You've been warned.
You failed the regime, Arthur.
I remember events differently.
Must be the Bens.
Princess of the Amazons.
We can drop the honorifics, Arthur.
That's right, you lost your crown.
And if your army comes ashore?
Every soldier fights to his last breath.
So will I.
Batman has lost. Now what?
The regime will rise again.
Atlantis won't bleed for the surface world.
You'd be wise to surrender.
Not as long as I breathe.
A shame you will die so young.
Think you can beat the king of Atlantis?
By the gods, I will defeat you.
Not from where I stand. We should have had this fight long ago.
What purpose does it serve?
Atlantis doesn't forgive traitors. We should have had this fight long ago.
You're no match for a god.
The true king will be the one left standing.
As sovereigns, we have much in common.
My reign is nothing like yours.
Yet I am the greater king.
Batman has lost. Now what?
We restore Superman's regime.
That I must oppose.
Amon's strength overpowers you.
Enough of your nonsense.
I will grant your wish. Arthur, you look uneasy.
I do not trust you, Adam.
Nor should you.
Empire building, Adam?
It is the way of kings.
You will not oppress Atlantis.
Serve the regime and live.
I find your manners lacking.
You I neither respect nor fear. You abandoned your species.
My place is in Atlantis.
To think I nearly respected you.
I no longer answer to Superman.
Our joint power would be unstoppable.
Atlantis won't bleed for the surface world.
I work well with water.
I don't fear the cold.
You could still die from it.
You're in over your head.
Can't drown in frozen water.
But the exposure will kill you.
Don't want to hear nothing from you.
Land-dwelling scum.
That's a new one.
I was no party to your sister's death.
Killed by association, Fish King.
Then what about the company you keep?
Shouldn't you be riding a dolphin?
That attitude will cost you, Damien.
I'll have my father write a check. We're on the same side. Why fight?
I find your manners lacking.
I've got more than enough father figures.
You betrayed your father, Damien.
Because he was spectacularly wrong.
Still, you owed him your loyalty. I don't like you as Superman's right hand.
What's your beef with me?
You give no voice to moderation.
All kings go mad.
Not this one.
How would you know? Know what your people whisper?
My people respect me, Scarecrow.
They call you half-breed king.
I bet even you fear drowning.
There are worse ways to die.
How about gutted like a fish? Your fear toxin pollutes the water.
How does that make you feel?
Like making you drink it.
The blood of kings runs through me.
Try to usurp my throne.
I will master the world.
I bet even you fear drowning.
I conquered fear long ago.
Not from where I stand.
You were rooted in Metropolis.
I didn't expect an Amazon surprise.
And you call yourself a king?
Not smart challenging an Atlantean.
I am second to no man.
Not by my count. What do you want, Bane?
To scale you with your trident.
Come take it from me. Bane.
I've caught a merman.
Or has he caught you?
I am second to no man.
Not by my count.
I offend you, Your Highness?
By polluting yourself for fleeting gains.
Venom's a means to an end. I have known no home but Peñadero.
What are you talking about?
It is there I learned to kill.
First Clark, now you.
We share no similarities.
You're both aliens we don't need.
You will submit, Aquaman.
You will stay out of my seas.
All life will be collected. Your arrogance cost you Atlantis.
I will wrest it back from you.
You are powerless against me.
The seas will rise against you.
Your power cannot touch me.
Your knowledge does have limits.